everybody? King of Hybrid, or Hybrid King 93, not King of Hybrid Gaming. Oh boy. Sorry about that. I'll have to, remember to fucking get the right channel name in the future. But, Hybrid King 93 here, and we are doing another episode of Wolfy Rants because I ran across this shooting at Ned something, let me read that down. Let me move my thing real quick. Ned Pepper's Bar, Dayton, Ohio. Now, how many more shootings is it going to take? Now, I'm not going to say anything bad, but here we go. Okay, now, first off, we got Linda. Linda Carbtree Gum, the shooter in Ned Pepper's Bar, Dayton, Ohio, USA. Those like you have been close. They have been rattled. Okay, they have rattled the doorknob and walked away. They have rung the doorbell and scurried away, but not this time. No, this time you opened the door and barged in. And when you did, you destroyed lives and shattered the tiny piece of, I'm going to say, anatomy that Dayton had been able to maintain by not being the scene of a mass shooting. Let's see more. See more. Now we are a statistic. 22nd mass shooting location in our country this year. Well, it doesn't seem any different from what we always fucking have. Now, I'm not trying to defend the shooter, because I think he needs to die, be put on the death penalty, instantly. Whoever did this deserves to be put in an electric chair. I know we don't do this anymore, but we need to open it up just for this asshole. Who are you? You are evil. Now, I can agree with that statement. You are... I'm not even going to bother reading most of these words because I don't do big words. Fuck big words. Oh, epitome. Okay, that one's not... I had to look back over it just to get it. You are the epitome of hate and the constant unknown factor in the equation of our lives. Now, was it really an act of hate, though? Because sometimes it could just be an act of somebody was an asshole to him and he took it out on him. Or them. Now, I'm not defending the shooter. He deserves to be either in jail for the rest of his life or put on a death penalty. Because that's what happens when you kill people. Where was I? Yeah. It was impossible to outsmart you because we could not identify you until you had already wreaked your havoc. Okay, that's a true statement. Sometimes you don't know who a shooter's going to be until it happens. We are now reeling from your touch. 9 lives snuffed out in minutes. Whew. Damn. Killed 9 people. Okay, this guy really has some fucking issues. And I'm not talking about the person writing the thing here. I'm talking about the person who shot the gun. You got some issues. To kill fucking 9 people? Countless others damaged and struggling to survive. You guys are in my prayers. And your life. Certainly not ended soon enough. I could agree with that statement. What, did he shoot himself like a little fucking coward piece of shit? Couldn't face the music? Fucking pussy. We were okay. We had experienced a rough year but we were going to be okay. And then there came you. For some reason, you felt it necessary to spread your hate. Again, is it really hate, though? Some people are just mentally unhinged and will go on a killing spree because of their being mentally unhinged. So it could be not an act of hate. It could just be an act of psychopathic retard alert, you know? It's not always a hate thing to kill people. That's what I'm trying to get across. It could be something that wasn't hate. There are other reasons for killing people that are just not hate. You could have a serial killer. You could have a psychopath. They all kill people, but that doesn't mean they're being hateful. It just means they have no fucking brain upstairs. But again, I'm not trying to defend this asshole. And you just had to do it in our little piece of the world. Newsflash, these things go on everywhere. It doesn't just happen in our little piece of the world. It happens all over the world. Just mostly in the United States, because, I don't know, a lot of people in the United States are mentally insane. You have not been identified. I have not seen your picture. But I do know that you, and those like you, are the monsters in the closet. Yeah, some of them are monsters, but some of them are just tortured souls. And I'll elaborate on this. Now, I know, and I don't support in any way, shape, or form any shootings whatsoever, no matter where they are. But there are a lot of school shootings that go on, and usually by a tormented kid, to in which they snap and go on a killing spree. Now, I'm not in any way saying that this is okay to do, because it's not. Not even remotely. There are other ways you can deal with a school bully. Now, this isn't the case here in this article. This is not the case. This was a douchebag that thought he would just go and kill random people. Now, there are a number of things. Hate, like you said, but then again, it could also be he was mentally unhinged. And just a fucking psychopath with a gun. To say he's a monster is completely and utterly accurate, but not always the case. The boogeyman under the bed, the nightmares we cannot shake. You are a Saturday night gone horribly bad, and the emptiness of a loved one's arms. Damn you for barging into our world. He was already in our world. Let me just say this right here. He was already in the world. You can't say damn you for barging into a world that he was already a part of. So that's kind of a statement that shatters the whole meaning of this article to begin with. You can't say that he's barging into our world. He was already in our world. For shattering the night with bullets. Okay, I can agree with you in some points, but he didn't barge into our world. He was born into this world just like all of us. But I'm not defending this guy. He's a dick and deserves to be dead. End our lives with heartbreak. You and your cohorts across this country. Are we sure that these are even remotely connected shootings at all? You can't say that it's cohorts unless they're actually a team, which definitely usually is not the case. Have turned our minute of fame into a lifetime of pain. For way too many. One such shooting is a sickness. Okay. But 22 shootings continue an epidemic. And we desperately need a cure. Thoughts, prayers, actions. Here's where I'm going to start going into the rant. Action. What is it you expect us to do? You can't take the guns away. That's not going to solve the problem. Take the guns away, the guns turn to knives. These shootings turn to stabbings. You're not going to solve the problem by taking away the guns. Now, I know the next thing you're probably going to say is, well, take away the violent video games. Again, there are no causes between playing violent video games and going on a shooting spree. Take me, for example. I play violent video games, GTA 5, GTA 4, GTA, all of them. I've played every single Grand Theft Auto. I've also played every single Driver and Driver 2 for the original PlayStation. These games do not cause you to commit violent acts. No, it's all in your head. I have never once in my life even thought of going on a mass shooting. So, if it didn't happen with me, you can't really blame the video games now, can you? So now, what's next? Well, we could always get to the bottom of why these shootings are happening to begin with. In this case, I'm thinking the guy was mentally unhinged, and retards don't even bother doing background checks on people when they go to buy guns. If people would actually take the initiative to do a background check on the buyer, maybe, just maybe, these people that are shooting people just for fun, or just because they are mentally unhinged, wouldn't be allowed to get a hold of a gun to begin with. Because I know a lot of people are going to say, well, take away every single gun. Not going to fix anything. Take away other things. Take away the violent video games. That's not going to solve anything either. If anything, that's probably going to ramp up the shootings. So what do? 1, background checks. Actually legitimately pay a fucking attention to the person you are selling these guns to. Let's continue down the line, shall we? Oh great, we got Donald Dickface here. What is he gonna fucking say? What does he have to say? I don't even want to know what he has to say because I just don't like him to begin with. Because he's one of the douchebags trying to blame it on violent video games. To which I just say, fuck you, Donald. Personally, if you take away the guns, people are just going to use knives. And the same thing applies in schools. I mean, practically, you don't even have to use a knife if you're in a school. Schools supply you with weapons to kill people with. Now, I know this is off track because we gotta go off track to get all shootings here, including the school shootings. You're not gonna stop people. Trust me. If people want to kill people, they're going to do it. Schools practically supply weapons. You see this? This right here. This right here is a weapon that you can kill somebody with in school. And they supply them to you. Yes, proven fact. They supply you with those. This can kill people. It's a pen. Stab somebody just right with it, they will die. School supplies you with these. Same thing with this little doohickey right here. That can kill somebody too if you do it right. Schools practically supply you. With weapons to kill people with. There is no escaping it. You can beat somebody to death with a textbook. Now, I'm sorry for giving people ideas. But practically, if you have a brain and you want somebody dead, you're going to find a way to do it. Taking away the guns is not going to solve this. It just means they can't shoot people. Take away the knives. What are you going to do? Take away the pencils, pens, books, too? Then what? How are you going to learn? You can beat somebody to death with a fucking computer. Proven fact. If you don't believe me, check out Outlast. Whistleblower. The guy gets beat unconscious with a fucking computer. And if you can beat somebody unconscious with a computer, you can kill them with a computer. What are you going to do? There's nothing you can do. If people want to kill people, they're going to find a way to do so. There's nothing you can do about it. But you can find the people who are mentally unhinged and try and get them help. That's the only way you can actually solve this problem. Now, nowhere in here am I trying to defend anyone who's a stupid douchebag murderer. Because I'm not. But you gotta realize, guns don't kill people. People kill people. And if people want somebody dead bad enough, they're going to find a way to do it. What you gotta do is find those people before it's too late. That's the only way you can solve this problem. You can't blame the guns. You can't blame the video games. You gotta blame the people. And that's just that.